Welcome back, everybody. Lucrotias here. This is episode 7 of Memento Mori. If you remember from the last episode, I was busy trying to figure this fucking goddamn machine out, but I couldn't. Well, I did something bad. I Googled it. Yeah, I freaking Googled it because I was not. We've had too much crap on this game holding us up to be stopped here by this consarn machine. So I Googled it, and it turns out that the information that you needed to input was found on the computer, and then some of it was on this little note card on the side here. But these letters are all really, really small. So screw it. You'll just get the. If you wanted to play this game yourself, then well, good job. You're gonna get the code. So it's 3 1 3
Well,
3.
I didn't really
wait.
shine on this one.
No, I got it. Just turn it off here. Or turn it back on. Okay. Three, one, three. There. Ah! Ah! Oh! Ow!
Good.
I'm in a dark
That's
room.
Next time we should insist on the manual along with the machine.
So it was the code was 2313. So that's great.
Seems I should check my email inbox.
So yeah, now we're back to Laura's portion of the game, which consists of checking emails and reading texts and calibrating machines, because that's exactly what I thought I was going to be doing when I put in a mystery point and click game about murder and cults. I thought I was going to be checking emails and looking for phone batteries and fetching CDs for women on the phone who I don't even see. If you can tell, I'm a little salty about all that, especially the fact that I had to cut out like pretty much 20 minutes of content from episode 3 and 4 just because it was so boring, and you just basically were running back and forth from this office to your house fetching crap. It's just really frustrating. Otherwise, the game's pretty good. I've had a few.
Pierre put some information on the chromatograph for me in the database. As far as I know Pierre, that should be helpful.
Abramkovich's death. Abramchikov.
It really looks like it was a tragic coincidence. Professor, you didn't deserve such an end. How many times did I tell you that those night walks would be the death of you?
If you told him even one time, then it was probably too many. Unless he was walking around on train tracks or something. Because really, lots of people go walking around in the night, or jogging, or whatever. I do it all the time. I pretty much only exercise at night, because I can't exercise during the day because it's so goddamn hot, and I sweat like a wildebeest.
Hi, Lara. Was it a complete activity for the bada?
What's with this, I don't know. Thanks for your help. Thanks for looking at the paintings. It was clear I couldn't be the original. I'll pass it on. I know I shouldn't bother you again, but next time, should there ever be a next time, try to let me know when you finish. I had to call the lab to see how far you had progressed, and you know who I had to speak to. He gave me a verbal thrashing because I asked you for help. Yeah, that dick. Gas chromatograph, internal basic procedures, environmental type 2. So yeah, this is where freaking all that crap was supposed to be. Okay, here
Colonel
we go.
Ostankovich is on the phone.
Oh God. No wonder what he wants. Hello, stupid.
Good morning, Colonel. Did you find anything?
Lara, Max had an accident. I think you should know.
An accident? What accident? Is he all right?
He found some long-forgotten underground area in the Hermitage. He shouldn't have gone there at all.
And what happened to him?
He fell into the water there. We found him shortly after that happened.
So he's dead.
Oh my God. Is he alive?
It would be best if you came here at once.
What?
Come to my office.
Just tell me if he's alive or not.
Ostankovich, is he alive? What's the matter with him? Ostankovich! Oh my God! Ostankovich!
He's drunk. It turns out the water was pure vodka. Wow, get here as fast as you can means the same as days later.
What's the matter with him? Is he alive?
He's in the intensive care unit. He hasn't woken up yet. Apparently, he was under the water for some time, and the doctors are afraid of potential brain damage.
Was he
from
knocked
oxygen
unconscious?
deprivation. Fortunately, the water was ice cold. That slowed down his vital functions. Perhaps if someone he knows was around, it might help us to wake him up.
And how did it actually happen?
He called me from the Hermitage, but the call was cut off. We went to investigate. We couldn't find him. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. In the morning, we got a report from a patrol who had found a body in an outlet on the shore of Niva. We identified him immediately. He must have got there from the Hermitage cellars, where the most precious works of art were stored in the war. But why did he venture there on his own? It's a miracle he survived. Someone up there must really like him.
Someone must
strange
really.
that he would just hang up to go to examine the cellars. That's not like Max.
He wasn't in the
At the
cellars.
moment, there's nothing. Hang on. Ostankovich. Yes, of course. Can he be moved? Good, thanks.
The hospital?
Yes, he's over the worst of it. He even came to his senses for a while. There doesn't seem to be any long-term damage. Now we need to get him somewhere peaceful and quiet.
Yes, peaceful.
Thank God. We could take him to my old flat. When I'm in France, only my aunt lives there.
That's not a bad idea. I'll arrange it.
See, that's just like Europeans to have multiple houses, all scattered around Europe.
He's really
Because
lucky.
houses are so
If he
cheap in
hadn't
Europe.
gone to the Hermitage in the first place, he wouldn't need luck.
You just won't stop, will
What the hell?
you? If your attitude...
Look, he's waking up.
Where am I?
Oh, he was in a
What
coma,
happened?
and now suddenly he's awake.
Don't tire yourself.
Now suddenly he's
He's all
awake.
right.
Am I in Petersburg? What are you doing here?
You had an accident in the Hermitage.
It had a
For
little
a while, it
hiccup
didn't
right there.
look so good for you, so I had her come here.
The Hermitage. I wanted to call you. Oh my God. That monk. There was a man there.
He's delirious. He was all alone in the building.
No. No, you don't understand. There was a man in monk's clothes, and he was taking a painting by Delaroche, the one that should hang in the gallery. I followed him, and he found the secret passage. But then he escaped.
A monk. I should call the hospital and find out if these could be hallucinations or
Oh,
memory
shut up.
problems. Head trauma can cause that.
That's such a
He
dumb,
could hardly have
overused trope.
hallucinated a secret passage. And
Oh,
as
the
for
guy
painting,
who got scared
better
or hit
check
his
that
head
there
or
isn't a
something,
forgery
saw
hanging
something
in your
weird,
gallery.
and everyone
Of
doesn't
course,
believe
but
him
I'll have to
until
arrange it in a
there's
way that
absolute
doesn't cause
proof.
too much stir. In any case, I won't need you here any longer. you can go back to Leon.
I'd rather stay with him until he recovers more.
Your concern for him is certainly touching.
Why'd
But
you
your
bring her here in the
presence
first
could
place?
Draw the attention of Interpol to what happened here. You don't have to worry about him. He's important to me. I'll look after him myself.
He doesn't know it yet, but he's actually my son. My son! He's my son! He's my boy!
Max, what did we get ourselves into?
Max,
Take care of yourself.
Max!
When you wake up, I'll
Did he
be
just
back
pass
in
out?
Leon. I will tell my aunt that you will stay here for a few days.
How long do you think he's gonna be asleep? Oh, it's my damn turn again. I get to play as... Why do people sleep like that? I cannot imagine sleeping with the covers over your head. Into aunt's room. Hello, it is my mother.
My tarot readings were never favorable. Moreover, their predictions usually came true.
Oh, my aunt is a witch. Or a gypsy.
He looks a bit like Sergei, don't you think?
Of course.
Although
A
he
Russian
was a
named
bit taller
Sergei.
and had fair hair.
Maybe a little bit. So you don't mind him staying here for a while?
Of course not.
Why don't they speak
You
Russian?
have feelings for him, don't you?
Ooh.
I feel responsible for him. He's in this mess because of me.
There's something strange about him.
He's possessed
But
by
I
the
think
devil.
you
What's
would
on that
make a
screen?
nice couple.
You think so? Max and me? No.
Is she
it would
watching The
never work,
Exorcist?
I'm sure.
You are too transparent, my little girl. How on earth can you be a policewoman?
You're the only one who takes me for a little girl these days. But let's stop this. You will look after him, won't you? And don't scare him, no cards.
The cards were good for your grandma, your mama, and for me too. Perhaps you should change your mind about them, Lara.
We've been through this before. Let's leave
What
it
is she
for another
watching
day,
on
shall
TV?
we? I've got
Some
to go now.
crazy, trippy
Take
crap
care.
on the TV there. I wasn't listening to anything they were talking about. Basically, all I got was something about tarot cards and crap.
I like my aunt, but her world is full of ghosts and the supernatural. Well, I guess it's too late to try to change her.
Then don't. She's gonna be dead soon anyway. Just let her have her crap.
When I was little, my aunt would put my hair in plaits in front of this mirror. I can still remember it.
Aw. That's sweet.
Take care, Max.
Take care of yourself, Max. Take care of yourself. Oh, cutscene.
Dreams.
Oh, God.
Windows into other worlds, into pleasant memories, into the darkest corners of the conscience. We don't choose dreams. They choose us.
I should have known the water was cold. Is he dead? He needs to get inside. He's probably freezing. Thursday? Holy crap. Time to kill.
Are you finally up and about? You were always a world-class sleeper, but a whole day? That's impressive even by your standards.
And I see you haven't lost your taste for childish humor. How did you get here, Andre?
Lara called me. She said my big brother was on the verge of dying. So naturally, I jumped on the first plane here. I was worried I might need to donate my blood or a kidney or something, but here you are, sleeping away.
You shouldn't have come. I'm up to my neck in something scary.
Something
Still
scary.
a protective older brother, eh? I took time off and I'm staying here until you go home.
Oh, he looks a lot different than
I'm
I
being
imagined
forced
he
into
looked,
this by the cops.
based on his voice.
And you know why. I can't just leave.
Well, that's another reason for me to stick around and keep you out of trouble.
You
I'm
stupid.
staying, and that's final. Now, how about getting some fresh air? It'll do you good.
Yes. Get
I
some,
had a terrible
get
dream.
some fresh air.
Do you remember how you fell into the lake? It's a bad omen.
To tell the truth,
Krolls.
I've got better memories. And you can't scare me away with talk of bad omens either. Now, move it. We won't get anywhere by standing around chatting.
We won't get anywhere standing around chatting. Chatting. Oh, he puts his old, disgusting sewer clothes back on.
And now it's one thing after the other. What do they want from you?
My body. They want my body.
Well, it'll take a long time to explain.
So shut up.
And do you have anything to drink here? I haven't had a drop since I landed.
Yes. They wrung out my clothes and they found it to be pure
Damn it,
vodka.
Andre, how do you manage
Oh,
to make everything seem
bright.
so banal?
It's very bright. Banal.
Make yourself at home, brother, and tell me everything.
You're driving me crazy.
Tell me
Good.
everything.
There were 2 break-ins in the Hermitage on 2 consecutive nights. On top of that, I was there at the time of the second break-in.
I was the thief.
And you finished off your party with the thieves with a nice cool bath. Lara told me all about it.
In any case, at the last moment, I caught a glimpse of the stolen painting. The Christian Martyr by Paul de la Roche.
That's a great clue. Now all you have to do is find out who would be interested in the work of art.
That's just it. Hundreds of traffickers and collectors would be interested in such a painting. It's just too large a group of people.
Hey, don't think like a policeman. After all, you sold paintings yourself. Think like a criminal.
Are you going to hold that over me for the rest of my life?
Yeah,
Wait, Andre, you are right. This could really
You're
lead us
right.
somewhere.
I am a
I
criminal.
just need to find out who specializes in the 19th century. I still have the email address of an old contact, Malvin. He should be able to gather some interesting information.
Exactly, because the seller will need an expert to assess the work. See, you'll figure it out yourself in the end. Let's get down to work now.
Thanks. You really helped me. Please hold on a second. Let me write the mail to Malvin, and then I will come back to you. I have something else on my mind to talk about.
It is alright. Okay. Alright, guys, that's it for this. This episode ran a bit longer than I wanted, but that was basically just one big cutscene at the end there. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and otherwise, come back next time. Later.